Hallo Leute. Heute mit Dr. Andi.
Hello, nice to see you again. Welcome to the channel of Dr. Padayadi Wiharjokusuma, the channel of education. Today we're gonna have a lecture of planning policy development of tourism, and this is the meeting number 2 or the second meeting, and this program is organized by University of Dharma Agung in collaborations with the channel of Dr. Andi Padayadi Wiharjokusuma. Guys, today I'm gonna share the material of our lecture is covering the strategy of tourism in broader scope, right? Okay, here we go. Capacity enhancements for scholar pathway to impact, influencing practice and policy. Today's agenda of our lecture, Asian Community, ATSP, ATRA or ATRA, research characteristic, research capacity enhancement strengthening, pathway to impact. Asian Community, Asian Tourism Strategic Plan, Asian Tourism Research Association, ASEAN. The Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, was established on 8 August 1967. The member states of the association are 1. Brunei Darussalam, 2. Cambodia, 3. Indonesia, 4. Laos, 5. Malaysia, 6. Myanmar, 7. Philippines, 8. Singapore, 9. Thailand, and 10. Vietnam. The Asian Secretariat Tourism Unit Infrastructure Division on Jalan Sisingamaraja 78, Jakarta 12110, Indonesia. Asian Community Vision. We, the heads of state government representing the people of the member states of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, hereinafter referred to as ASEAN, gather here today at the 27th Asian Summit in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, to celebrate the formal establishments of the Asian Community 2015 and to chart the Asian Community Vision 2025. We recall the Asian visions of an integrated, peaceful and stable community with shared prosperity built upon the aspirations of and commitment to the Treaty of Amity and Cooperation in Southeast Asia, the Asian Vision 2020, the Declaration of Asian Concord II, the Asian Charter, the Roadmap for an Asian Community 2009 to 2015, and the Bali Declaration on Asian Community in a Global Community of Nations. 3. We are pleased that the positive progress made since 2009 in implementing the roadmap for an Asian community comprising the Asian Political Security Community, Asian Economic Community, Asian Social Culture Community blueprints, the Initiative for Asian Integration, Strategic Framework, the IAI Work Plan 2009 to 2015, the Master Plan on Asian Connectivity, has led us to another important milestone in Asian development, namely the formal establishment of the Asian Community 2015. 4. We resolve to consolidate our community, building upon and deepening the integration process to realize a rules-based people-oriented, people-centered Asian community where our people enjoy human rights and fundamental our sense of togetherness and common identity, guided by the purposes and principles of the Asian Charter. 5. We envision a peaceful, stable, and resilient community with enhanced capacity to respond effectively to challenges, and Asia as an outward-looking region within a global community of nations while maintaining Asian centrality. We also envision vibrant, sustainable, and highly integrated economies, enhance Asian connectivity as well as strengthen effort in narrowing the development gap, including through the IAI. We further envision Asian empowered with capabilities to seize opportunities and address challenges in the coming decade. 6. We underline the complementarity of the United Nations 2030 Agenda for sustainable development with Asian community building effort to uplift the standards of living our people. Tourism Asian Community ATSP 2011 to 2015. Tourism and the Asian Community. Under the Asian Economic Community pillar, tourism is one of the priority sector for integration by 2015. Tourism represents an important component of the economy of all Asian member states. Building on the ATSP 2011-2015, to achieve the integration envisioned by the Asian leaders, the Asian tourism ministers adopted the ATSP 2011-2015 that was built on the accomplishment by Asian tourism of the 19 measures under the roadmap for integration. The ATSP 2011-2015, through its vision and overarching goal of sustainable tourism development, sought to maximize the tourism sector's capability to contribute toward Asian regional integration goal by addressing key constraints to the integration of the sector, namely fragmented, incoherent, and ad hoc approaches towards regional marketing, destination and product development, investment, human resources, quality standard, travel facilitation and connectivity, safety and security, and communication. Asian Tourism Strategic Plan 2016 to 2025 covers Asian Tourism Strategic Plan ATSP. Build on the momentum of the Asian Tourism Strategic Plan 2011 to 2015. Asian tourism seeks to make a greater contribution towards the Asian integration goal in the post-2015 decade of moving to an economic growth scenario that is more inclusive, green, and knowledge-based. The vision for Asian tourism over the next decade to 2025 is, by 2025, Asian will be quality tourism destination offering a unique, diverse Asian experience and will be committed to responsible, sustainable, inclusive, and balanced tourism development so as to contribute significantly to the socio-economic well-being of Asian people. Asian Focus Areas of 2016 to 2025 covers 2.1 Tourism Competitiveness. 2.1.1 Marketing covers marketing of Southeast Asia, Asian tourism, positioning and branding Asian in its market, networks with multi and bilateral international partners, development and marketing of Asian sub-regional destination, corridors and circuit. 2.1.2 Product development. 2.1.3 investment, 2.1.4 quality tourism, 2.1.5 human resource development, 2.1.6 connectivity and infrastructure, 2.1.7 travel facilitation, 2.2 sustainable and inclusive tourism, 2.2.1 upgrading community participant, 2.2.2 safety, security and protection of asset, covers safety and security, protection and management of asset. Asian Tourism Strategic Plan 2016 to 2025. By 2025, ASEAN will be quality tourism destination offering a unique, diverse Asian experience and will be committed to responsible, sustainable, inclusive and balanced tourism development so as to contribute significantly to the socio-economic well-being of Asian people. So here we can see the strategic action program, strategic direction, covers SD1 and SD2. SD1, enhance competitiveness of ASEAN as a single tourism destination. 1. Intensify promotion and marketing. 2. Diversify tourism product. 3. Attract tourism investment. 4. Raise capacity and capability of human capital. 5. Implement and expand Asian tourism standard for facilities, services and destination. 6. Implement and expand connectivity and destination infrastructure. 7. Enhance travel facilitation. Strategic direction 2. Ensure that Asian tourism is sustainable and inclusive. Covers 1. Upgrade local communities and public-private sector participation in the tourism value chain. 2. Ensure safety and security, prioritize protection and management of heritage sites. 3. Increase responsiveness to environment protection and climate change. Asian Tourism Strategic Plan 2016 to 2025. It covers 1. GDP contribution of Asian tourism from 12% to 15%. 2. Total employment from 3.7% to 7%. 3. Per capita spending by international tourists from $877 to $1,500. 4. The average length of stay of international tourists from 6.3 nights to 8 nights. 5. The number of accommodation units from 0.51 units, 100 heads of population Asian to 0.60 units, 100 heads of population. 6. The number of awardees for the Asian tourism standards from 86 to 300. 7. The number of community-based tourism value chains project interventions. The number of community-based tourism value chains project interventions from 43 to over 300. Then this is the nation members: Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand and Vietnam. 64% of the population in rural, higher rates of poverty than the first industrializing and developing urban areas. ATRA ASEAN, Asian Community, Asian Tourism Strategic Plan. Covers since 2015 the 10 countries members of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations or ASEAN are united in a political, economic and socio-cultural community or Asian community. inside the Asian community. Tourism is recognized as a major industry and contributors to the Asian economy. The Asian region has received more than 100 million tourists in 2015. Tourism is recognized as a driver and advocates for further integration of a region with important disparities. To support this growth, tourism research and expertise in the region is essential. ATRA, Asian Community 2015, Here we can see the charts, Asian Political Security Community, Asian Economic Community, Asian Cultural Community, then go down. Tourism represents an important component of the economy of all Asian member states under the Asian Economic Community pillars. Tourism is one of the priority sectors for integration by 2015. Asian Tourism Strategic Plan 2016 to 2025. Tourism Research and Innovation, ATRA, right? And here, ASEAN, outside ASEAN. ASEAN, individual involved tourism-related teaching and research in institutions of the region. ATRA, institution which spans established faculties conducting tourism-related teaching. Outside ASEAN, institution involved in the research of tourism-related issues of the region. Capacity enhancement. Here, Asian Tourism Research Association, ATRA. So ATRA is Tourism Research Association. It covers ATRA, or Asian Tourism Research Association, was created in November 2013 by a group of institutions of higher learning from the Asian region with a research interest in tourism. ATRA as an association is dedicated to enhance collaboration on tourism for the academia and research within and outside ASEAN through network of tourism research cluster in institutions of higher education learning from the region. This association, ATRA, will explore the need and feasibility of establishing a research network between universities involved in tourism research in the Asian region. It aims to support the Asian integration policies through tourism research and innovation. In this role, ATRA supports the objectives expressed in the Asian Tourism Strategic Plan 2015 to 2025. Research characteristic. Research characteristic. Hardworking, diligent, focused, and devoted, updating things several ways, resourceful and inventive, acquire an excellent knowledge, precise and honest, developing a team spirit. In order to become an excellent researcher, one has to possess a certain gift which can neither be taught nor learned, but it's rather inherent. Research capacity enhancement, strengthening. Principle of capacity strengthening. Participation and alignment, understanding the context, building on existing local strength, long-term commitment, interlinked capacity components, continuous learning, harmonization, ensuring equity. Pathway to impact. Researcher characteristic, research capacity, enhance, strengthening, pathway to impact, practice and policy. Individual researcher capacity, you can see here, capacity, individual researcher, organizational, national and regional research system, environment research network, outcome, output, activity, ATRA, here, research and innovation, Asian Tourism Strategic Plan. Planning, monitoring and evaluation framework, definition of key concept. outcome. Changes in performance or behavior within defined period of time. Outcomes are an expected consequence of the outputs but are not linked directly to the intervention. A development project should eventually contribute to such changes, but cannot be held directly or solely responsible for them. Output: direct results of program or project activities. The program or project can control the outputs and is directly responsible for achieving them. Outcomes and output must be smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. The choice of outcome and output in the present framework was also determined by this requirement. Indicators: variables for measuring or judging if change has happened. Indicators should specify quantity and or quality using definitions such as number of extents or quality. It is important that these indicators and their data sources are defined at the start of the program to enable systematic and consistent collection of information throughout the intervention. Where possible and appropriate, all indicators should be collected in such a manner that they are easily stratified on the basis of gender, female and male. Means of verification: data sources and tools that can be used to determine if desired changes have taken place. If annual report serve as means of verification, they have to contain information on the defined indicators. Activities: funders carry out two main types of activity: finance and sport. Sport refers to any kind of sport that goes beyond financing, including advocacy for capacity strengthening, evaluation of program, etc. Individual or researcher. Capacity component: income. 1. Increase capacity to do research. 2. Increase capacity to manage research. 3. Increase capacity to apply and share result of research. Indicators: 1. Number of peer-reviewed publication, number of conference paper, level of career development, number of prizes, number of award, type of award. 2. Number of competitive grant won per year, independently or as a part of a team. Quality of plans and reports. Quantity of funds obtained from other sources. Number of approved research grants. 3. Number of participation time in policy processes, briefing and debates. Number of consultancies, example public-private NGO sector. Number of professional publication. Output: so here income, and here means of verification: annual report, midterm and final interview, publication, citation index, grant agreement. Output: 1. Researchers trained in research skills. 2. Researchers trained in management. 3. Researchers exposed to scientific community and informed on development in their field. Researcher experience with stakeholder participation and teamwork. Researcher trained regarding the application process of research funding agencies. Indicator: 1. Number of researchers trained in relevant research skills and areas, either as a part of formal academic training or through specific courses. 2. Number of researchers trained in research management. 3. Number of conferences attended, number of stakeholders who participated in program design and implementation, number of researchers trained regarding the application of research. Mean of verification: annual report, certificate, personal interaction. Activities 1. Fund Master MSc and Doctoral PhD program and Postdoctoral Fellowship individual training on research skill. To support postdoctoral researchers to coordinate research training on research management. 3. Finance participation in conferences, strategic award, workshop with non-academic stakeholder. Training regarding the application of researching, writing of policy paper, public relation, advocacy, etc. Organizational capacity component, income. Yeah, so here, narrative summary. 1. Increase capacity to manage the research organization, including managing research funds and grant. 2. Increase synergy between research organization. 3. Increase capacity to apply and share research. Indicators. 1. Level of financial sustainability, registered research project number, funding level, funder spread, number of PhD and MSc students by gender, student to supervisor ratio, existence of a unit dedicated to research management, researcher trained, quality of the organization. 2. Number of joint activities with other research organizations, number of formal partnership with other research organizations, number of joint scientific publication. 3. Number of collaboration with the public or private NGO sector. Means of verification, annual reports, midterm and final interview, national accreditation reports, contracts, memoranda of understanding, site visit, audit, questionnaire. Output. 1. Research organization adequately equipped and staffed with special attention to information and communication management and administration structured and staff trained, curricula developed. 2. Partnership policies in place, inter-organizational scientific collaboration, scientific network strengthened. 3. Policies and strategies for communication and application of research result in place. Indicator. 1. Existence of relevant equipment, ICT, libraries and laboratories. Number of trained management staff and supervisor by gender. Existence of strategic plans and management policies. Quality of data management. Number of curricula and courses developed. 2. Existence of partnership policies. Number of inter-organizational meetings. Number of members and meeting of scientific network by gender. 3. Existence of policies and strategies for communication and application of research result in place. Means of verification, annual report, curricula, policies and strategy, papers, site visits, audits, questionnaire. Activities. 1. Finance infrastructure with special attention to ICT, library and laboratories. Finance and support the training of management staff and supervisor. Finance development of data management, support development of courses and curricula, support improvement regarding relevant aspect of the organization, policies, strategies, organizational structure, etc. 2. Support the development of partnership policies, support the inter-organizational scientific collaboration and networking of organization. 3. Support the development of policies and strategy for communication and application of research result. National and regional research system. Capacity component, yeah. Income, narrative summary, yeah. Okay guys, I think that's it, my presentation. So it is international lecture. And I hope what I share, and of course, yeah, as your lecturer, I hope this material will strengthen your knowledge and you will be a professional. See you again. Bye.